Hello everyone, Larry Leverentich for Ichimoku.co. Just going to take a quick look at a couple of other markets that we don't usually look at. One is light sweet crude oil, and here we see a market that's trending up in the second time frame, making a series of higher peaks and higher troughs and interacting with a very thin part of the cloud. A market that had turned to bearish at the beginning of the month, then found support down below the 92 level, trading up through some important resistance around 94.63, finding resistance at the top of the cloud, and then breaking out through the top of the cloud to find resistance around the 98 level, coming off and finding support around the Tenkan Sen, as markets tend to do when they do have some genuine upside momentum. And we can see that the Tenkan Sen has acted roughly as support on 3 occasions now, with the market for today bouncing off the Tenkan Sen once again, trading just through there, but the buyers coming in quite solidly, giving us a bullish market once again in that longer term time frame by trading up above the Ichimoku cloud. The 98 level is a strong barrier to this market, so it's an area that should be watched, but I suggest that if we can trade through there and up through the 98.67 level, we could see this market testing up to the round number 100. In terms of the other indicators, trading up above both the Kijun Sen and the Tenkan Sen, giving us a bullish market in the the short term and the medium term time frame. And looking at the configuration of them, we have had a crossover of the Tenkan Sen above the Kijun Sen, giving us a buy signal as this breakout occurred above the Ichimoku cloud. So a good combination of a buy signal there. Failing to see follow through, and that's one thing that I like to see when we see the breakouts above or below the cloud. I want to see follow through, and we didn't see that, so not a lot of confidence in that trade, but let's see how the market reacts to these higher levels at the moment. But that signal that it gave is only a weak signal because the crossover occurred down below the cloud. Looking over at the Chikou span, that is still below the corresponding price action, so it's suggesting that there still is some negative momentum in this market, and it's not supporting what we're seeing in all 3 time frames at the moment. But I do suggest that if we do see the market test up above 98 and a bullish level, and even perhaps up above this swing high, and we've tested that area twice around 98 to 67, 98.70, and we could quickly see the market testing to 100. And just having a quick look at wheat futures, and here we've seen a very solid bounce in this market today. Buyers coming into this market solidly, and for quite some time since early December we have had a very strong downtrend in this market. If we look at the slope of both the Kijun Sen and the Tenkan Sen, at times they've been pointing down very sharply, reflecting this very efficient downtrending action in this market. Trading well below the cloud, the breakout some time ago, seeing some follow through, a rally back up towards the cloud. The Kijun Sen was around that area, and then the sellers coming back in, and in this first time frame downtrend down through to the round number 600, there were very few white body candles, and those that we did see were very small white body candles. Now we're seeing buyers come in solidly with these larger white body candles, and that's suggesting that there may have been something of a change of sentiment in this market. And for all of this time since the breakout, and even prior to that in late October, that breakout actually over here was in early November, we haven't seen the market testing above the Kijun Sen, and now we've had a bullish close up above the Kijun Sen. There is potential for resistance around the 590 level, and if we do break out up above there, we could test the round number 600. This market will do it tough though to change the trend. We do have a decent amount of cloud the market will interact with over the next couple of weeks, but that's not a possibility that the trend won't change. But certainly if we look at the characteristics of this market, the sellers certainly aren't as strong as they were all the way down through this area here for the last couple of months. Looking at the Chikou span, that is still below the corresponding price action, and if we look at the distance it has been away from the price action, the market was looking very overextended at times, and that was really highlighting the strong downside momentum. Here now we have the Chikou span trading closer to the price action, and suggesting that this market is having a rest and the buyers are coming back in. But really crucial here to this market is the 590 level. But we're getting mixed signals, bullish market in the medium and short-term timeframes with the bullish breakout up above both of these indicators, but still bearish in that longer-term timeframe by trading below the Ichimoku cloud.